The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brock, can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Green.
From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Looking deep, back over the middle. His first throw is an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. They are going to go. Here's Murray. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix lobs this deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Third down, it's Penix. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Bush. Empty. Deuce. Let's go.
Murray, third and goal. Catch made. He winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on fourth down.
It's fourth down and goal.
Easy. Hey, Ace. Two.
They snap it to Murray. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point.
For the extra point.
No problems on the extra point there. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Cardinals 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Give to Jacobs from the pistol. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Jacob does not short of that goal line. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Moves to second and goal.
Again, it's Jacobs. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Now Penix on third and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Buzz.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19! You're good! You're 19! You're good! Go!
Benson on 1st and 10. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Kyler throwing here. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They're going play fake with Penix. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19, Charger, 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix working from the gun. He's going to try another deep one here. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Trying for it with Penix. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 19 Light, Mustang 19, Warriors 70.
Penix now on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Play action. Here's Penix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
10 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. Trap roll 80. 19, 19, Tiger. Cut 19, cut 19.
Throw here, third down. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
It's Penix yet again. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Penix is going to throw again. He scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. We got here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Murray from the pistol. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Kraft has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Lofts it deep right side. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
2-2. Hey, hold on.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he got close, but not to the marker. They gave up 9. 4th down coming up. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Gone. Right 20. Good. Lefty. To go.
Now Brissett on 4th down. He's got McBride complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
Cardinals.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
You're 19. You're good. 12. Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Forced out to his right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
19. Gone. Hey, off. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop them up.
And they've been doing it.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching to.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
19. Hey, kill. 19. That's it. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
White 20. Go.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19, set, go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
White 20, good. Hey, check. Go.
Little play action here, Brissett. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Cardinal. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 8 Bronco 80. Top 60, 18 Rattler, 79 Bronco. Go.
Play fake, Penix. That's caught at the 4. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, for 19. Go.
Now begin this drive with Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19. Set. 20. Go.
Pressure coming for Brissett. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Caught by the open man. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
It's Benson on the give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wanna go. White 20. Set. Go.
Blitz coming, Brissett. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals continuing to fight it loose. Brandon Fry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. On the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. Ready? Liking 18. Get ready to spin. Get ready to spin. 79. Shoot. Ready.
Now Penix off the play action. And he's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. First and 10. From the pistol, Brissett. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Warriors 7, Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here going play fake with Penix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Gang. Green 19. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Green 19.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go.
Brissett with it on first. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hey, off. Go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Going for it on 4th, Brissett. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a gain of 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packers first down.
Toss to the right, it's Jacobs. Oh, that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagle. 70 Lion.
Penix here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Chaps, 79 Broncos.
Penix now on first down. Kraft has it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
We're 19. We're good. We're 19. Go.
Now an inside give to Benson. Well, he continues to find no direction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Set, hut. Drill, 60 red. 60 red.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Benson once more. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Rolling on 3rd down, Gabriel. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
4th and forever coming up.
Down. 45, white. Slide blue. Fuse, yellow. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the red zone now. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70. 79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
Penix working from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
70 Maverick, Panther 11, 18 Pioneer.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Red 38. Ready.
Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. 50, green.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. That one connects. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Now 9. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. He netted 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Switch. Yellow. Let's go now.
It's Knight on the carry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good look by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Watch out.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 52 book. 10 cycle. Hut.
Pistol snap. Gabriel. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Shot.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
30 seconds.
Running it after the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Packers take their 1st time out, and they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. Ryan snags another one. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves.
Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Mustang 19. Bronco.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Glendale.